so in love with you. You got me down again. Hold up. I'm so in love with you. You got me down again. I'm so in love with you. You got me down again.
What it is, what it do, everybody. Long time no see, chat. It's been a hot minute, but your boys had a lot of stuff going on, both IRL and behind the scenes, but it's all okay. It is a-okay because we are here tripling our troubles right now. I see we had some early birds in the chat already. We got Mr. Aaron Snyder, no relation to Dan. Actually, no relation to Zack Snyder, I should say. Got J Money, and we got Mr. Dilbro, and whoever here is lurking in the chat. I know some lurkers are around here, but be that as it may, we're here for the triple feature. If you look at the description of the live stream, you'll see where you could find these mods if you want to play them for yourselves. These have been on the docket for a while, and I'm happy that I'm finally getting a chance to get around and play these once and for all across them all. So the first mod we'll be playing today is a mod that was created by a good friend of the channel / channel member ASN. Created this latest project is called What Spring Feels Like. And if you've known any of ASN's previous works such as Exit and The Violet Sun before that, it's a more narrative NVL like structured story with very minimal assets, but what you get in return is a pretty compelling story with great narrative, great character dialogue, and it leaves you feeling something at the very end of it. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am to get into this, and I'll be looking forward to introducing the next two projects after we get through What Spring Feels Like. It'll be a very short read, but I think it should be impactful all the same. So with that being said, let me switch screens over, and if I sound a little congested to you guys, that's because I'm getting over a very bad bout of having a bad reaction to being exposed to a bunch of pollen from cutting down a tree in my backyard a week ago. I sounded really bad like the first couple of days after the fact. I could barely talk, I could barely breathe, but I'm doing a lot better now. So you have to bear with me on that. So here we go. When you open the mod, after you download everything, it starts just like this. So I had to get, there's no main menu, no nothing. It just puts you right into it. So Monica always felt like home. Ah, yeah, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend himself, ASN. Let's give a warm welcome to ASN. Give a round of applause. Round of applause to Mr. ASN. Round of applause, Mr. ASN. But homes always came with problems. This one began in the smallest of ways. Spring. She forgot things at first. Simple things. Tiny details that slipped between the cracks of her normally meticulous memory. You didn't think anything of it when she missed the exit to your shared appointment or mixed up the time for your dentist appointment. Oh, your shared apartment. Or mixed up the times for your dentist appointment. You joked that her writer's brain was too cluttered with half-finished drafts, tangled metaphors, and stubborn plot knots to remember earthly concerns like dinner plans and laundry schedules. I almost got a cold watching Scream 7. I drank some ginger and coconut, and I seem to be fine now. I've been sneezing well with spring, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going through right now. I had to use a humidifier, take a lot of hot showers, and I've been drinking a lot of tea, which seems to have helped, but I'm still not 100% yet. She smiled, tired but amused, and let the joke pass like she always did when she was trying not to admit something was wrong. You don't see it clearly until a tremor started in her hand. Not the kind that came from cold or caffeine, but the kind that lingered. That seemed to snake up through her bones and ripple through her fingers like they didn't belong to her anymore. She dropped a glass one morning. Привет, Mr. Vital Scratch. Welcome to the stream. We both watched it shatter on the tile floor, and she stood as if she couldn't quite understand how it happened. You swept the pieces away with your heart beating fast and uneven, pretending not to notice that she was staring at her hand like it had betrayed her. Then came the appointments, the blood work, the scans. You waited together in rooms that smelled like antiseptic and quiet dread. Howdy, Tag! Long time no see, brother. Where the walls hummed and the lights felt too white, too clean, too cool. You held her hand as the doctor said the words neither of you were expecting. Neurodegenerative, rapid, terminal. Which is pretty tragic. I can't front. That is very, very tragic. It had a name. A long, ugly one. But it didn't matter. All you heard was the countdown. You were going to lose her. My gosh, it scared the hell out of me. You were going to lose Monica. And the first thing she did, once the shock began to thaw, "Hey, Uncle Fred. Welcome to the live stream," was apologize. She said it with a cracking voice and her hands clenched into fists, as if her body failing her was some personal offense. You couldn't hold her hard enough to convince her otherwise. Her spine remained stiff as steel. Even while she shook in your arms, she whispered, "I wanted to grow old with you. I'm so sorry." You never hated a spring morning more than that one. Well, spring is around the corner for us, at least in the northern hemisphere. Summer. By the time the days grew longer and the sun set over your home like a golden heavy sigh, everything had changed. She could still walk, but her balance had grown unreliable. The stairs became a mountain, and doorways seemed too narrow. And doorways seemed to narrow every week. She cursed under her breath when she knocked over a glass of water. She slammed drawers where she couldn't grip the utensils right. You learned how to help without hovering, how to offer a hand without turning pity into poison. Maybe if Monica just ate beef jerky more, this wouldn't happen. You know, Tag, that's a good point. ASM, you should have had Monica eat more beef jerky, bro. What are you doing? Selling. It was getting harder, and she knew it. Her pride had always been part of her power. The brilliant girl who never needed help lifting a box, who fixed the leaky faucet herself, who out-argued engineers and professors twice her age with a tired smirk and biting wit. Now she lets you carry her to bed when the tremors are getting bad. Now she lets you wash her hair with hands that didn't shake like hers. She hated that you were learning how to love her like this. Slowly breaking, silently retreating, becoming someone neither of you recognized. But there were still days where you caught glimpses of her fire, when she could talk for hours about stories she would never finish, or when she sketched with your hand guiding hers. Plus the gaming overlord. Long time no see indeed. Welcome to the Livestream family. Murmuring. It's not mine anymore, but it's still here. You kissed her every morning like it might be the last, but you never said it. Never out loud. The illusion of normalcy was fragile, and neither of you had the strength to shatter it. Ooh. She stood up, sitting by the window, sketchpad in her lap, eyes following the movement of the sun through the glass. You join her in the silence, your hand always near hers in case it needs steadying. She still made you laugh. Still made you feel like the world wasn't ending. She would whisper something sarcastic under her breath as the hospice nurse gave her medication. Her eyes lit with that same old spark, as if daring you to remember who she really was. And you did. But it was getting harder. Autumn. The leaves began to change around the same time her speech began to slur. At first, it was subtle. She would pause mid-sentence, searching for a word that had always come easily before. Her tongue would trip, her lips moving slower than her mind. She'd grimace and wave it off, pretending she hadn't noticed, but you always did. You noticed everything now. She used to love autumn. Shifting colors, the scent of wood smoke in the air, the way the earth felt like it was preparing for something sacred. You would walk together every year, crunching through the leaves and stealing sips of cider from each other's cups. Now the walks are gone. She couldn't make it past the porch. You brought autumn to her instead. You filled the living room with gourds and cinnamon candles, made her tea with too much honey, wrapped her in old flannel blankets, and held her while you read out loud. She never told you to stop, even when her eyelids fluttered. heavy with exhaustion. Some days, she still spoke clearly enough to cut you open. This isn't living, she rasped one night as you helped her into bed. This is dying slowly with better lighting. You clenched your jaw and tucked her in tighter. If it's all I get. If it's all I get, you said softly, brushing a lock of hair from her forehead. Then I want to die with you too. Just slower. She didn't answer. She just looked at you with a kind of tired ache that made your stomach twist. By the end of the month, she could no longer hold a pencil. Did he put streaming without me? I'm sorry, Xavier. We've been wrapped up in so many other things that I'm like, the only way I know if I can stream is if I just say, you know what, I just need to rip the band-aid off and do it. And I'll do it in the middle of the day. Where I have the least amount of distractions. Hey Finn. Oh, it's a party now. I got the whole family here. Trader, oh, I'm sorry for trying to provide some content for you guys. I'll just end the stream right now then. The sketches in her book became abstract. You kept every one. And when you cried, did it in the shower, or outside behind the shed where she wouldn't hear. Because real men don't cry in front of their women. You were afraid that if she saw you break, she'd stop fighting. Thank you, ASN. Thank you. Yeah, I said I'm gonna stream your mod finally. Yeah, your mod's the first thing I stream, and this is the things I get. Okay. Or worse, she'd start preparing you for the end. Winter. She couldn't sit up on her own anymore. Her body, once so agile and precise, had betrayed her completely. Monica Kalamani, she died. Monica Kalamani, she died like a dog. I saw the body, that's what they told me. That's what I see. That's what they said, she died. We gave her the option for peace, but she chose total, complete annihilation. Now this is what she gets. Is that Trump? No, that's what they say. That's what I hear. You know, being the president of the United States, there certainly has its perks. I'm just doing my best to make America great again. That's what I do. That's what they say. They say I make America great again, and we're gonna keep America great again. Thank you. Another 20 trillion today's real. Oh, Xavier, put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. We'll be making a trip to Days Real very soon. Her eyes remained bright, but everything else had quieted to stillness and failing breath. The hospice bed took the place of your own in the bedroom. Machines hummed. Monitors beeped. You hated the sound of regulated death. But she didn't want to die in a hospital, so you let the machines stay. You let them count for her. Breathe for her. Measure the shrinking boundary between life and goodbye. You sat by her side through every hour. You held her hand, now frail and thin-skinned, as if she might disappear if you blinked too long. You whispered memories like lullabies, filled the quiet with pieces of her own story. So she wouldn't forget who she had been. One night, near the very end. You better open the tier list after finishing this, boy. Near the very end, she turned her head to you. It took her everything, but she did it. Konichi wagwan Crody-kun DeWalt. How we doing there, family? Her voice was almost gone, but her eyes still burned. You remember, she said. Moshi moshi. Moshi moshi, the one son. The words slow and slurred. The first time you kissed me. You nodded, swallowing past the thickness in your throat. In the rain. Bored at work and working on master's work. I was about to say, do you remember the 21st night of September, which I believe is the fall equinox? In the rain, outside the art museum, you were shivering, and I said you looked like a wet dog. She smiled weakly, and you kissed me anyway. You rested your forehead against hers, brushing your nose against the cool skin of her cheek. I'd kiss you again, in every storm. Aww. Oh, I think I have an aw sound effect. Hold on. Aww. There we go. How ironic that it started raining in my game as soon as she said that. I walk in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. The goated Cowboy Bebop song. Is someone dying? Yes, Monica's died due to a neurodegenerative terminal illness. If I had to guess, it was probably some form of Parkinson's. Or Alzheimer's, because she has the Parkinson's shake and she's beginning to lose function of her brain and her body. There was a long silence after that. Her breathing was shallow, uneven. Her fingers curled weakly around yours, her eyes fluttering closed. I don't want you to be alone. I don't want you to be alone, she whispered. Hearing that, every Monica fan cried and haters celebrated in the street. Oh, it's Huntington's? Okay, it's Huntington's disease. Okay. Thank you, ASN. You shook your head, tears slipping down your cheeks. I'll never be alone. Not really. Not after you. She smiled again. Faint and crooked. She looked peaceful. Her chest rose once, and never more. Then silence. A silence so heavy you thought the world itself had gone still. You pressed your lips to her knuckles. You stayed with her. You stayed until her warmth left your hand. You stayed until you couldn't feel your own body anymore. You stayed. You buried her in spring. The season she hated. The season that stole her name. And before you left her for the last time, your knees aching in the dirt, you didn't speak. You just rested your hand against the cold stone, where her name was carved too neatly, too soon. And in your mind, only the faint smile that kissed her lips like a ghost as she took her last breath filled your thoughts. It finally hit you. Monica always felt like home. And now, you will never feel what it's like to be home again. What spring feels like by ASN. Holy crap, this is so corny. Damn, that's crazy, DeWalt. That's crazy. Ugh, that's crazy. Well, guys, that was How Spring Feels Like by ASN. We're gonna need some scarecrows. I was on some sad shit at the end of 2025. Hey, they say write what you know, and sometimes when we write stuff, it helps us to cope. Helps us to cope with stuff. Saying that in front of the creator is indeed crazy. Hey, at least the wall has enough integrity to say it to ASN's face instead of behind his back. So overall, I remember when I played through it the first time, I had a couple things to say about it, but after playing through it again, I realized that one of the complaints I had was, I don't know, I felt like the Monica's partner, like her boyfriend, should have been more like, it would be interesting to see him a lot sadder at the end, but no, he definitely cried a lot when Monica was on her deathbed. So yeah, I take back the that complaint that I had before. And was the ending a bit corny? Okay, fair enough. You guys could say it was corny, but we can't act like a lot of us wouldn't be in the same position to where we were with the love of our life and we saw her deteriorating before our eyes, and we'd be like, you know what, you want to do your best to keep her memory alive. So you know what, just walks up and drops some harsh truths like bombs over Tehran. I say bombs over Baghdad. No, bombs over Tehran, my guy. But overall, ASN, I think you did a good job. This was definitely this is definitely a good project. It's very short, very sweet, and I think it captured a lot of very relatable emotions. And it doesn't overstay its welcome, like Xavier said, for sure. Also, I would open the tier list ASM, but I don't have it anymore because it's gone. At least the version of it that could be updated. We still have the tier list saved in the Discord server, which is linked in the description, of course. Say which tier it is. I would put, you know, I would put what spring feels like in very good. Definitely no lower than very good. It's a very much, I'll say that. It's a very good project. It does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't overstay its welcome. I really enjoy how you characterized Monica's like descent, like declining health, in a way that would have been very powerful to like see. But you give enough descriptions for like an intelligent reader to visualize it properly. Yeah, you guys will hear from me later on this year. What summer feels like coming soon. What summer feels like coming soon for the legendary ASN. But yeah, ASN, I'm glad I could finally showcase this mod for you guys. And if you guys want to play what spring feels like for yourselves, it's the first link in the description of mods of the 3 mods we'll be playing today. So you can download it and play it for yourself there. So now that we finished what spring feels like, we can finally move on to the second project on this list. And I'm very much anticipating this project. Not enough cheating. 0 out of 10. True, Xavier. True. Man, it's like, I need cheating. I need NTR for it to be a good story. No NTR, no cheating. 0 out of 10. Also, hello, Doki Payback. Welcome to the live stream family. Come on, everybody is welcome. Hit the like button on your way in. We need to get more people here so they can enjoy the fun, enjoy the merriment. Subscribe if you haven't. We need to up those numbers, like Jellywig would say.
Let's up those numbers!
So let's up those numbers, fam. We gotta get more people to the live stream. We need to get more people subscribed to the channel. Your boy needs to grow up and grow and get out there. I need to be like my hero, Doki Doki Days. I need to be like my hero. You know how he grew so fast, so quickly. I want to be relevant, like Mr. Days. And I'm not bringing Days up to just bring him up. I'm bringing him up because this will be a great transition into the next mod that we're playing, which I have right here. This mod that we're going to be checking out here is called. All right, hold on. Give me a small moment here. This mod is called Doki Doki Fine Date with a question mark. So Doki Doki Fine Date was created by a Ddlc content creator by the name of Kermit, or also goes by the name of u/interstellar5523 on Reddit. And for those of you who don't know Kermit, I wouldn't be shocked if you didn't know who Kermit is. Kermit is one of Daze's strongest soldiers, right-hand men, and moderators for his channel and his Discord server, Daze's Space Room. And we know Kermit is one of Daze's strongest soldiers because if I go into the credits for Fine Date, and if I give you a second here to open them up, he says special thanks to R26, Doki Doki Days himself, V, James, or yeah, James, or Jamist, and Ionix, all of Daze's strongest soldiers. All of Daze's strongest soldiers. So we know that this is going to be a good project because, of course, only good talent can come from the Daze community. Only the highest pedigree of talent can come from the Daze community. So, according to Mr. Kermit, this project is a somewhat serious project that's also a shitpost. Actually, okay, hold on. To quote Kermit, it's a Monica focused mod, kind of a mix between romance, I think, and meme question mark. I hope you all enjoy, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback. Well, Kermit, me and chat here will love to give you our thoughts and feedback at the end of this project. We would love to give you feedback for this project. So, guys and gals, without any further ado, we're going to play Doki Doki Fine Date, and we're going to see what Daze's strongest soldier, one of Daze's strongest soldiers of the Daze Defense Force, has to offer. If you have the question mark in your description, throw it in the trash. And oh wait, hold on. My apologies, chat. My apologies. Hold on. There we go. We have the bingo card. We have the bingo card on deck, chat. We have the bingo card on deck. So rest assured, chat, we will be ready to go with the bingo card. What spring feels like didn't cross anything off on the bingo sheet, so we're good. But Fine Date will be on the chopping block with the bingo card. No, Jay, you're not allowed to give your opinion. Everyone who likes it can only comment. Oh, you're right, Tag. You're right. It's only 10 out of 10. It's only 10 out of 10. By the way, for thinking Yuri, make sure you get an OBS blur ready. No, Xavier, no! Ah, no, please. Not like this. Fine Date is a Doki Doki Lyrical fan bot. It's not affiliated anybody with Team Salvato. Yeah, your bot is the only one to have 0 boxes checked. That's right, ASM. What spring feels like checked. No boxes. Not even free space. Alright, guys and gals, I hope we are ready. Oh, by the way, this Monica art you see here is free to use. So, Kermit Kermit was nice enough to give us a set of free assets from this mod to use for the public, which includes this menu sprite, a new Monica sprite that we'll see later on, and a couple of other bits and bobbles. I think we also get this menu music as well. Yes, I love my sliders not working. I was like, there we go, no echo. Alright, there we go, no echo. Alright, enter our name. Guess we'll just... I'm no artist, but Monica's hand is messed up. Actually, well, hold on, let me look real quick, Yeah, I can see why you say that, but I think they just traced over the hand from Monica's official menu art. The mixing is so bad, Xavier. You're just being elitist, Xavier. You're being elitist. Stop being elitist, Xavier. I don't appreciate this. It's only 10 out of 10 music. Man. Make the name JJ. I'm sorry. I missed out on it. Also, this coloring is awful. I can't see anything. Who does this? I can barely read anything. This is so bad. Oh, I could change the name. All right, there we go. There you go, Sculler. JJ. Man, what a day, huh? Those exams were seriously brutal. I feel like my soul just left my body. Yeah, JJ the Jet Plane. I remember that show, Uncle Fred. Takes me back. Yeah, whatever. It's finally over. And today is Friday. I can spend the whole weekend playing video games and watching anime. Because apparently that's all I'm good for. You little devils, JJ! Home sweet home. Like the Guns N' Roses song. Crunk? I heard crunk. Should I make something to eat first or just dive straight into the game? You can always eat later, JJ. Why do I talk to myself in third person? I don't know, I think it makes myself seem cooler. The game won't wait. Spoken like a true gamer. My little gaming monster, here I am. Time to dive into the game and bring some democracy to the galaxy. Oh no, they're Helldivers fans. Oh, that's right, they're Helldivers 2 fans. Alright guys, if any of you have Helldivers 2 installed, delete the game. Delete the game right now. Helldivers 2 is no longer cool. Just uninstall it from your computers right now. Actually, oh wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, hold on. I just realized. Let's see. Okay. Referential slash meme humor. Okay. The testimony against JJ and his associates. Okay, Denbun is not on. Denbun's not on. Oh, projection. Oh, we could. This is clear projection because they're projecting themselves into the MC. Okay. Chat making dirty jokes. Boobs. Alright, chat making a dirty joke. Self-harm because the protagonist is starving himself. Yeah, that brother's starving. That brother's starving. Oh, cross off free space. Alright, I think we're good for now. We covered our bases. After a while of gaming. No. I can't believe it. I lost so many times. Yeah. The other side was definitely cheating. Taking down a pro like me won't be this easy. I know, I tried rollback already, Finn. I tried rollback already. It doesn't work. It does not work. In her anger, you killed her. Exactly, Uncle Fro. Not the stomach gurgling SFX. Man, I definitely need to eat something. Losing the game didn't exactly help either. It wasn't worth staying hungry. Get your lazy butt up, JJ. It's time to make something to eat. Why does he talk to himself in the third person? This is so cringe. What shall I do? Think, JJ, think. Nah, I know what to do. Ramen noodles. The recorder and the soundtrack is horrible. It seems like you guys have more to complain about the audio than anything. He has a mental disability, Jane, can't you see? Well, I already crossed off projection, so... It's easy to prepare, and most importantly, it's cheap. My wallet still hurts from all the games and mangas I've bought, because that's all I have to offer. I'm so generic. Ramen noodles it is. Aw, I was just about to make some food. Who's calling me now? Money calling. Monica? I better not keep Monica waiting. I wonder why she's calling. Hello, JJ. I mean, I've heard of worse soundtracks called foreign relations called. No, you can't say that, Noah. That's elitist, Noah. That's elitist. You can't give criticism like that. You're just following hate, Noah. You can't do that. Noah. Monica? Monica? Why are you surprised? Were you waiting for someone else to call? Yeah, I was waiting for money, but no. I was just a little surprised, that's all. And hello to you too, Monica. That's the spirit. Monica, don't get JJ wrong, but why did you call her JJ this time of the day? Good question, JJ. Could you come to the bookstore with me? Since I started that new club, I realized there are a few things I still need. I could really use a little extra help right now. That's why I called you. From middle-aged Sonic to Indian back to middle-aged Sonic. The Indian accent is accurate, thank you. Monica wants me to go somewhere with her. JJ, are you there? Yes, Monica, I am here. Hi. Bro thinks he's Count Black speaking in third person. The answer is yes, Monica. I'd like to help you. Awesome. Can you meet me in the city in the next 30 minutes? Of course, Monica. I'll be there. Haha. See you soon, JJ. This Looney Tunes on music, bro. Bro, how do we go from what spring feels like to this? I only have 30 minutes. That's no good. Shit. There's no time to eat, damn it. I have to get ready fast. Gotta go fast. Damn, what should I wear? Oh, I know. Black t-shirt and jeans, my go-to classic. Gotcha. Sugiri Obaiwa. Classic black top and blue jeans. Ha, this shit, dude. Also, I turned the music down. The music is just that loud. It's good to be back. It's good to be back indeed, Finn. It's good to be back indeed. I'm still so hungry. It's okay. I'll eat while I'm out with Monica. JJ, put yourself together, man. Hunger should be the last thing on your mind. I'm going on a date with Monica. Excuse me. It's not a date. She just asked you to go to the bookstore with her. Also, hello, Doki guy. What's up? This counts as a date, right? I guess so. Well, it's time to go to the city. I shouldn't keep her waiting. Boom, check. Wallet, check. Keys, check. Did I forget anything? I left the stove on. No. I think I'm ready to go. And all these transitions were extremely necessary. I recognize this background from Vigilante, though. This Mr. MVP simp. I was about to say, this MC's a massive simp, which... Projection? Projection? My heart is racing. I'm way too excited right now. This is way past cool. Sigh. I need to calm myself down a bit. Deep breaths, JJ. Just deep breaths. How could I not be nervous? Monica, the star of the school, wanted me to come. Giggity. The type every guy dreams about. I've had a huge crush on her since last year, but I don't have the courage to tell her how I feel. Keep humiliating yourself before you meet her, idiot. Coulda bug, coulda sneh. I wish there was a way to silence my mind right now. The most DDLC mod. The most DDLC mod. Yo, Asa, why is that so accurate? Why was that the best way to describe it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's getting a pin for me. Fine date ? The most DDLC mod. No, is that Monica over there? There she is! Monica! Why am I yelling your name so loud?
JJ! You finally showed up. I was waiting so long, I'm gonna start growing roots, you know.
Oh, you. Monica, you're such a card. Honestly, Uncle Fred, I think Sayori would be Amy, truth be told. But I guess I can see why you said Tails. And Yuri, I am the Eggman. Yes, I am. I am the Eggman. No way. I really made her wait that long? Damn. Monica, I'm sorry if I made you wait.
Yes, you made me wait for far too long, JJ, and I'm really mad for you for that.
No. This is not way past cool. This is awful. What am I gonna do, guys? I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling before I even picked up the bag. No. And she's like, tee. I was just joking. You're such a card. The look on your face is priceless.
I was just joking, silly. Relax.
Bro, I'm in Kermit's head.
You should have seen your face.
Great start, JJ. Really great. Well, considering that Kermit's Turkish, I actually should read this in the Turkish accent. But I actually don't know that. I actually haven't listened to Turkish people speak enough to really know what a Turkish accent sounds like, so we're just gonna go with middle-aged Sonic. I knew you were joking. I was just acting. Please believe me, please believe me.
No. Well, you fooled me. You're so cute when you're nervous.
Whoa, Monica thinks I'm cute. Whoa, what does she mean by that? No way. Did she really just say that? Whoa. Monica thinks I'm cute. My favorite torta chasing streamer. Thank you, Mr. Holdasell. Also, L, there's nothing wrong with a little torta in your life. I feel my face getting hotter. I really hope Monica didn't notice how red I look. Thank you, Monica, for the compliment.
Haha, no problem.
Is she blushing as well? Am I going insane if I hear Thomas from regular show? Play CS for a bit, then you'll know how Turkish sounds with 100% accuracy. Thank you for that vital scratch. She looks so cute. Glob, I have a huge crush on Monica. I can't. This voice is killing me. Thank you, Ty. I'm glad you're having fun right now. I just wonder why she still in her school uniform. Well, that's because the budget didn't account for an alternate outfit for Monica. Oh no, JJ, we could have made a new outfit for Monica in the budget. Most likely she stayed at school to deal with paperwork for her new club. Oh well, she looks great whatever she wears.
All right, shall we get to shopping, JJ?
Of course. If that's okay with you, if that's cool with you.
Of course it's cool with me, silly. I invited you here after all. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So, as you already know, I've started a new club, and there's a lot I need to take care of for it.
That's only fair, Monica. Whatever you need, I'll try my best to help you out. I'm curious, what kind of club did you start? Some kind of book club, I'm sure. You know, something reading, something. People here at work are gonna think I lost my mind. I am also crying with laughter.
A literature club.
A literature club?
That's something only nerds and bums like to do. A literature club, huh? Isn't she in the debate club? That's why she left.
A lot of comments are showing up. Well, unfortunately, it only shows the top chat on the stream, but I have the live chat pulled up on the side here, so I can read. So I can read what's going on in live chat. It's just not everything showing up on the live stream, unfortunately. But I'm still seeing everything, so don't worry.
Well, it's none of my business, and she might take it the wrong way.
I'm in the car with my family. My mom and brother think I've lost my mind already. Well, dang, that's crazy, dang. It's like, Mom, bro, you guys gotta check this guy out. Is this JQilin guy? He does this great Sonic impression. So you guys will love him. And then you just put it on the car and the car stereo for everybody to listen to. Hi, Tax family.
Also, why does she look down and nervous? Does she think I'm going to judge the club she started? I would never. I can't treat my queen Monica that way. Remember, Shadow, all women are queens.
If she breathes, she's a thought, Sonic. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that Monica looks like a deer.
A literature club, huh? That's really cool of you, Monica. You think my literature club is cool? You're making my coconut go Doki Doki here, JJ. This is my chance. Don't be a coward, JJ. Of course. Why wouldn't I? If Monica, the school star, is starting something new, she's obviously aiming to do her best.
He's trying his best to Riz right now. He's going with the. I love how he's going with the gas up Riz strategy. Should I give Five Guys, Popeyes, or KFC later? I would say Popeyes because of the biscuits, but if you go with KFC, I would say go with the chicken sandwich. I haven't had Five Guys in forever, but Five Guys is kind of expensive. I'm gonna make tofu while this is on. You do that, Uncle Fred. Enjoy that. The biscuits. That's what I'm saying, ASN. You know ball. You know ball. I appreciate that.
Right? Aw, that's very sweet of you. You're such a good boy. Let me give you good boy pats on the head. Good boy, good boy. Now, be a darling and carry my stuff for me, okay, JJ? Thank you, JJ. Oh my god, you're so cute.
Yeah! Man, bro thinks he's him right now. Bro thinks he's him. Bro thinks he's him. You're not him, dog. Someone get Major Corporal and punch this MC, please.
That's a score! This is way past cool! Guys, I'm totally getting in there with Monica!
S to the I to the M to the P. Giving out government grant squirrels. Squirrels. S5MP squirrels my pants. I miss Major Corporal, not gonna lie. Well, we need DeWalt to give a new installment of the legendary series Doki Doki Blue Seas.
Man, I love her so much I could just suck on her toes. Wait, who said that? Let's go to the bookstore, shall we? I give her a salute. Yes, ma'am.
This nigga's corny! This nigga's so corny! Ah, this nigga's so corny! Do I have anything to cross off, please? Can I cross off something? I haven't seen anything else I can cross off yet.
Oh, you're so funny, JJ.
Oh, we got a spelling mistake. Got a spelling mistake. Because of burnout from watching mods for a year, I'm now sitting with a bro-ass face. I see mods like this one, where it's just words, nothing is happening, and it's all happy and rainbows. You see Vile Scratch? But when I point this stuff out, Vile Scratch, I am an elitist. I'm farming hate for content when I say stuff like that, Vile Scratch. Just for saying things I could see with my eyes and I can register with my brain. Like, again, the shift from what spring feels like to this is it's like whiplash.
You're a dork. You know that?
Not a dork. You are dork. The least this could do is be funny. Only with you, Monica. Only with you. Corny! Corny! Jay, how can you predict the future and hate on mods before you played them? You know, it's not like I predicted the future with this mod 5 times now, and I predicted the next line that Monica and MC were gonna say before they said it. It's not like I have the ability to do that because of something called pattern recognition. Yeah, cornier than... You know, MC's so corny, he's the whole cornfield, Doki guy. He's the whole cornfield. What am I witnessing right now? Hello, madness. You're witnessing a cornfield.
Just follow me into the store, okay?
I give her a nod.
I wonder how far the bookstore she mentioned is from here. I honestly forgot the city center was this huge. Jeez, all I ever do nowadays is go to school and then go straight back home. I'm such a no-life. Monica? What's up? How far is that bookstore you were talking about? Honestly, I forgot the city was this big. Oh, someone's excited to go shopping with me, huh? No, that I literally just asked, where was the bookstore? No, I mean, we've been walking for a while, and I was just curious, really. We'll be there soon. Nah, here we are.
This looks less like a bookstore and more like a library. As a matter of fact, it has the Dewey Decimal System numbers right there along the sides. Good to see you, Madness. Long time no see you, family. We're playing a mod called Doki Doki Find Date ?
Walking around the city with her feels kind of weird, but also really nice at the same time. Sigh. My heart's racing again.
How do you sigh with your heart racing?
So, Monica, how can I help you?
This tells me a lot why their video quality is such shit. No, Xavier, you can't say that. No, Xavier, they're gonna think we're farming hate for content. We're farming hate, we know, Xavier. No.
You can help me pick books for the club. I already have some ideas, but I'm curious about your suggestions.
Why? All he does is read manga, watch anime, and play video games. This Naker has never picked up a book in his life. We're hate farming because hate sells. We need that money. Yeah, I already got a £5 super chat from hate farming, bro. We need that. I need the money. I need to farm that hate for views. I need it.
Uh-oh. Book suggestions? Damn it. Cross off the quit button. Damn it. I barely read any books, except for manga. Yo, how did I know? Again, I predicted the future. Hey, I predicted the future, guys. I predicted what MC was gonna say before he said it. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, guys? Wow. I am the AM of Ddlc, apparently. Manga is literature, right? Right, guys? Laugh! Laugh, guys! Laugh! 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 Please tell me this mod is short. It's supposed to be short. It's supposed to be half an hour long. That's why I'm playing it. Yeah, sure. Hold on. I need to... I'm gonna cross this. Cross this off. Perpetual humor. This off. Cross this off as well. So okay, we're almost there. We're almost there to a bigger. We're almost there. Let modders do their own thing. It's a free space for everyone. What the modders do. Half an hour too long. Mod's so good, I'm crying. Wait, that's just the onions for the tofu. Think, JJ. Think, JJ. Think. Let's see. Books about, literature?
Literature, you say? So I guess you're not really close with books.
I nod her slightly.
That's completely understandable. Nowadays, you people are interested in literature.
JJ, put yourself together, man. You're hurting her feelings. It's not like we can tell how good a mod will be from how a person acts IRL. I think you can show one mod like this to AI, like you did with Convergence, and it was the funniest moment, and be able to predict all the similar ones. We very much could. We very much could, Battle Scratch. I'm sure if Josiah was here, we could do it again. Sorry, Monica. Yes, I don't read a lot of books, but that doesn't mean I'm not interested in literature. If manga counts as literature, I guess that makes me a bit of a literature nerd too.
Oh, well, you'll fit right in with my club because I have another club member that's very fond of manga. Unfortunately. You read manga? What a nerd. Reading manga is a part of literature too, I mean.
I'm so glad she's very understanding. A lot of people think manga is just for kids. That's not okay. Remember, kids, if an adult tries to touch you in a way that's not appropriate, that's no good. If you want manga recommendations for the club, I'd be super happy to help, Monica.
If you join my club, you can.
Clever girl. Clever girl. Come on, guys, laugh. Don't you like my references? Laugh, guys. Laugh.
Laugh! Laugh, darn you! Laugh! Sonic commands you to laugh. Joining the literature club, huh? Clubs never really interested me. Staying at school for extra time feels scary. I don't like being around people. But if it's for Monica, joining Monica's club sounds really great. I can spend some extra time with her. Just Monica. Deal. I'm such a simp.
Wait, really?
Yes, Monica. I really mean it. I'd be glad to join your new club if it meant I could be with you.
Aw, you're so caring, JJ. Let me pat you on the head some more. Good boy. Thank you.
You gotta do the Deku voice for MC. This mod is so cringe, it's physically hurting me at this point. Also, hello B2 Patrol, you're welcome to be here as long as you don't talk about doxing again. also I have not watched a lot of My Hero Academia, so I don't know what Deku's voice sounds like. Hold on. Since we need something more entertaining than this, My Hero Academia Deku voice. Okay, no, right. That's not what Okay. Alright, there we go.
Ah, Monika's sudden hug surprised the hell out of me. This feels amazing. I hug her back.
Let's continue our shopping, JJ.
Gladly. After some doing some shopping. Wow. Just wow. Who would have guessed the literature club needed this much? Unreal. Books, notebooks, note sheets, pens, highlighters, sticky notes. I mean, I'm exhausted just thinking about all this.
Wait, hold on. I need there we go. This is what I needed. I think Kermit really sat down and said, I need to write this, bro. This is fire. Bro really sat down and said, this is fire.
My wallet's probably thanking me since I'm not buying all this stuff. Monika's heading over for the checkout.
Wow, can you believe we actually got all of this, JJ? I really appreciate you helping me.
Oh, no need to mention it, Monika. Thanks for asking me to come shopping with you. This was really fun.
Actually, no, hold on. Since I can do this. Well, okay, here we go. There we go.
Do you want some help carrying the bags to your place?
No, my, of course. Oh my goodness, it's like Niagara Falls down there right now with how gentleman he's being. Oh, you're such a gentleman.
No, oh gosh, I'm blushing again. No, shall we?
Alright guys, here we go. We're going through all the scene transitions again.
I still can't believe I actually went shopping with Monika. If anyone had said this to me this morning at school, I would have thought they were nuts. Like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs type beat. Man, I'm still hungry. All I can think about is eating Monika. I mean, eating some food with Monika.
Sonic is on my side and he says Big JQ is listening.
Hey, Deku? Are you coming?
Yes, Monika. Oh, no, I mean, yes, I'll be right behind you.
So is MC gay and he just enjoys having girls around him? Because I'm getting that vibe. No, Josiah, no, you don't understand, Josiah. He's playing the long game. He's playing the long game, Josiah, please. Who the fuck is Deku? Deku's the main character from My Hero Academia. He's also known as Izuku Midoriya.
course, right behind you.
Carrying all these bags is really more tiring than I thought.
What a great thing to join into MC being a mashup of Deku and Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm so glad you're here helping me, Deku. It means a lot.
Oh, don't mention it. Monica, how much further is your house? Carrying all these bags is kind of tiring.
No, Deku, no, Deku. All Might would be upset with you right now for showing weakness. You have to be a true hero, Deku. You have to be a true hero.
Don't worry, we're almost there.
Also, I love how you call it macadamia. Macadamia slop, no worries.
Here we are. Thank you so much for helping me carrying the bags to my place, Deku.
Aw. We're at the end of our date already.
If a man is playing the long game intentionally, he's either a simp or gay. Well, just like, this MC's a massive simp, so...
Oh, you're welcome, Monica. Now, see you tomorrow?
Actually, wait a bit, Deku. Want to go to the park? We could get some fresh air and take a little break.
She actually wants to go to the park with me? Oh my gosh!
Can I suggest a voice for the next mod? Sure, Uncle Fred, sure. What voice do you have in mind? There's a joke I want to say, but I don't know if I should. You know what, kid? I don't know, kid. I'm feeling generous. If you can say the joke, I won't mind. Conker from Bad Fur Day. I'm gonna have to listen to what Conker sounds like then.
A park date with Monica? Yes, yes, yes!
Hey, hold on. Okay, here we go. I hate it when something happens in the mod and the MC says something like trying to send some message. Please don't be like this, people. And some mod is suddenly about sexual harassment. Like, why? Why adding a message about spreading awareness about sexual harassment? I just want to watch the mod for the mod. There are other means and places to do that. Vile Scratch, you mean you don't love virtue signaling and spreading the message in your media? You don't love that? Vile Scratch, you're just not part of the crowd to receive the message.
Oh, of course. I would love to go to the park with you, my queen.
Looks like someone's pretty eager for this fine date.
No, there it is, guys. You said the thing. You said the thing. You said the name of the mod. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, hold on. All right, let's see. Okay, we crossed off retention. Very surprisingly, this guy hasn't stuttered yet. He hasn't stuttered at all, surprisingly. So I guess I give credit for that. Self-harm. I'll take what you said, ASN, because he is starting himself. So there we go. Mental issues. This mod's definitely giving me mental issues for sure. But you know, I'll be generous. I'll only give off one check. I'll give off one slash. There we go.
I give her a quick nod.
Great. Wait here for me, okay? I just drop the bags at home and come back.
And she's gonna change it to something more sporty.
I give her another quick nod. I can't believe this is happening. This is happening, right?
No, you're gonna wake up and it was all a dream.
Someone pinch me. I can't believe this is real. Deku, you're actually going on a date with Monica. No way. No way. Okay, Deku. Just stay calm. Stay calm.
Wait, okay, wait, chat. Do we count this as stuttering? Okay, no, hold on. I'll be a little generous. I need some serious hardcore stuttering.
I'm okay now. I think.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Deku. I really hope it wasn't too long.
No, Monica, you kept me waiting here forever. I'm really upset right now.
I was afraid you wouldn't wait for me and just leave.
Really, Monica? I don't know why you would say something like this after this ninja waited on you hand and foot all day long, carried the books back to your place all day long, and gassed you up so your head was be so full of air you could float away like a hot air balloon.
What? I would never, Monica. Oh, wait, I would never, Monica. You're here by cheating again, aren't you?
Huh? The look on your face. Oh, you're too easy, Deku. You're too easy sometimes.
You're teasing me again, aren't you?
No, come on, Deku. Don't give me that look. I was just teasing you to see your cute reaction.
Wink.
My cute reaction?
Women just be saying shit. You be playing Vidya and she asks a question about what if you were in the room of women. Like, why the fuck would you be in a room with women? Bitches be crazy. You know, I remember seeing a short like that, Xavier, of that exact situation where the guy was playing Vidya and the girl was like, if you're in a room with full of be other women, what would you do? And the boyfriend was like, why would I be in a room with other women? And the girlfriend's like, you know what? Yeah. Why would you be in a room full of other women? And he's like, you asked me the questions, like, why would I be in a room full of women? And then she's like, well, I was expecting you to say, well, out of a room full of women, I'd just pick you and only you. But now she got me thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, why would you be in a room full of other women just like that, huh? And I'm like, dude, why are you starting stuff just to start stuff? I'm in my own business. Bitches be shopping. Or, as the famous meme would say,
Here I go, blushing again. I can't help but blush when Monica compliments me like that. Oh, thank you, Monica.
Anytime, Deku. By the way, I didn't change, so I wouldn't make you wait any longer. I hope that's okay with you.
Oh, it's okay, Monica. I want to smell your musk all day long. It gives me all the sustenance I need. Oh, don't worry about it.
Shall we go to the park now?
Without a doubt. Let's go.
Oh, guys, she's blushing and laughing and giggling.
So, Deku. Excited?
Yes, I'm very much so excited, Monica.
Everybody tries to play it off. He's like,
No, I'm okay, I guess. I'm crazy excited. My heart could light up the whole city if I were plugged in. I'm going Plus Ultra! No, I'm totally calm.
Deku. Don't lie to me, Deku-kun.
What?
Deku. Spill it out, baby.
No, don't call me baby, Monica. No. Guess I've gotta be honest, this nigga folded so fast. He folded like a bad-handed poker. He folded like a lawn chair. Oh, this nigga's too easy. This nigga's too easy, bro. Ah! Ah! Is this Kermit? Is this how y'all are with women? Kermit, be honest with me, brother. Be honest with me. Is this how you and Days act around all the ladies? Do it really be like this, Kermit? Dog. No, you know, at least in Triple Trouble when MC folded, he got something out of it. He got something out of the exchange. My boy Deku's getting nothing. He's getting nothing, and he's folding this hard. Ah. You know, Kermit, we should get a developer commentary live stream for you for making Fine Date. Well, yeah, look at Days. They get giddy over enable activities in the public. Oh. Where's Ochaka when you need her? I think Sarah would make a fine Ochaka. Maybe a little. Aww. Aren't you adorable? Damn. Ishigi's complimenting me like this. My heart's not gonna survive her cuteness. This is worse than that time I tried to use Plus Ultra against, All for One. I should compliment her back. No, look who's talking. You're adorable yourself, Monica. Yeah, I totally nailed that, right, guys? Right? Dog, the cringe, the cringe, the cringe is overtaking my body. You're really trying to make me fall for you, huh? Well, it's working. But, what? Whoa! Did she just... She's teasing me again. I'm not falling for it. Nope. Nope. I'm stronger than that. Remember, what would All Might do in this situation? Ah, nice one, Monica. You almost got me there.
What? No, wait, what are you talking about?
Yes, I know you're trying to tease me again, Monica. I'm onto your tricks. You voids are all the same.
Hardly. I just really meant it, you know.
I don't know why, but make Monica Squidward. It would be so funny. I remember.
Well, at least this time.
One guy asking another guy, have you ever looked under a girl's skirt? The guy answers, why would I? That's where a pull is. You boys are raising my cortisol. Grr, you're speeding up my male pattern baldness.
Save it for when we get to the park, okay? We should keep moving.
Hey, wait up. I didn't know she was that fast. Wait, where did she go? Monica! Where are you?
Why is this LTM protagonist just recruiting for a makeup self boy? Monica, you need to follow Leviticus 18:7. Monica dash on and have romantic relations with your mother. Wow, I need to read the Bible. Thank you, Josiah. Thank you.
What the?
Any guesses who I might meet?
Why is Bogward giving mixed signals with a void cell girl failure like a massive chud?
Monica!
Well, I'm taking my hands off your eyes. I keep them closed until I say. Understood.
I give her a small nod.
I have to be very careful because my Squidward impression will slip very quickly into my.
Listen here, Batman. Boop. Slowpoke.
Oh, come on, that's not fair. I had no idea you were this fit.
I'm like, well, see here, pretty boy. This body doesn't come from nowhere.
This is what passes for comedy these days. Yes, Xavier, this is meme humor. Emphasis on the meme humor.
I guess I'll forgive you this time, Deku.
Monica, the way you speak and act melts my heart.
This MC needs to lower his cortisol levels, yo, for real. He is like he's getting wrinkles in his face. His looks maxing is falling down right now. He needs to be like my man, androgenic.
Did you say something, Deku?
Nah, nothing. So, what do you want to do at the park, Monica?
Well, Deku, I found it. Are you hungry, Deku?
Would you rather get stuck with Fine Date MC or Love and Shyness MC? I'd rather get stuck with Christmas and Shyness MC, because at least Christmas and Shyness MC knows how to let that growl out when he needs to. This MC would just fold over like a wet napkin on a rainy day.
Dang it. I really hope Monica didn't hear that.
For real, no Gritty, this chud be harshin' the vibe on God. Totally skibbity, no Riz, scaring the huzz like an Ohio beta giving zero yacht. Xavier, I know you lost like 20 brain cells typing out that sentence. Will this MC avenge clavicular in the Grand World War mug?
Please, 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 please.
I'll take that as a yes.
Nah, sorry, Monica. I didn't get a chance to eat.
It's okay, silly. I'm sure we could grab something in the park. Would you like to eat? What would you like to eat? Like ramen, corn dogs, or me?
I'll eat anything. My stomach's like a trash can, honestly.
Monica, you're sounding a little bit like Natsuki. I think you two may be hanging out too much, and she is not someone you should spend a lot of time with. Triple. I'll stop with the incelisms now. They were pretty funny though, ASN.
Honestly, I'm not picky about food. I love food.
We know.
Dumbass, who doesn't like food? You? Is there any food you like?
I usually go for veggie stuff. I'm vegetarian.
Oh? That's perfect. Monica, can I ask you something?
Go for it.
What made you become a vegetarian?
Something carbon footprint, something I love the animals. Good question. A couple years back, I decided to go vegetarian after learning more about our planet. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable, considering the impact of meat factories and other industrial markets. Which is why I decided to start being a vegan.
Wow, she is really something. Wow, what you said was really amazing. I am seriously impressed, Monica.
This dude's such an NPC. He is the most NPC to ever NPC. That's a good thing or a bad thing. BRB, hope I won't miss anything fun or important. Bro, this mod is... this mod is a laxative. This mod's so ass it acts as a laxative. Let that sink in.
I'm glad you liked my little speech. Most people have pretty harsh opinions on being vegetarian.
Well, okay, might help if you didn't act so ladylike. Yeah, Doki guys, she needs to be like your mom and just let out a fat rip.
Some vegetarians can't help but tell everyone else what to eat.
You're confusing vegetarians with vegans right now.
It's sad that people just can't
Respect each other's views. Yeah, Kermit, it is pretty sad that some people just can't respect each other's views. It's pretty sad that some people just don't allow others to have their own opinions. Yeah, Kermit, I think that is pretty sad. I think you should take notes, Kermit.
Definitely. I agree, Monica.
Enough chit-chat. Let's find something to eat.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, for sure. I give her a hug with a quick nod. Perfect. After grabbing some food,
We can move on to the next smudge. Hold on, I think we're almost done. Thankfully. Thankfully, we're almost done.
man, I'm full. That was amazing doner kebab.
Oh my god! This dude's so Turkish! He's so Turkish! He's so Turkish! Yo, he's so Turkish, I'm crying! Yo, tell me you're a Turk without telling me you're a Turk, bro. Oh my days. Oh my days. For the only thing Kermit has ever made, this is the most non-project I've ever seen.
I can't believe I ate 3.
I think we found our associate with that one.
Wow, my wallet hurts, but whatever. It was worth it. I feel a little guilty after eating meat. Eating meat? Pause! No Diddy. After hearing Monica talk about being vegetarian, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna judge me. Right? Yeah, she's that kind of person. After all, Monica's gonna be eating a different kind of meat later. She's still eating. That's so kawaii, desu ne?
Please just do Goofy. Oh. Well, she seems to be enjoying it. Oh. Even though I offered, she paid for her own meal. My wallet is grateful to Monica. Yup.
This sandwich was great.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Monica.
Did you enjoy your food? Your food? Did you enjoy your food?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can tell. You ate 3.
They're delicious. Yup. Seems like you're having a good time too, Monica.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. It's all thanks to you, Mickey Goofy. McCoofy. I mean it.
Okay, McKelvey, don't be a coward. Yup, of course. It's my turn to suggest something now. It's been a long time since I've had such a great time. Since we're finished with our meal, want to take a walk in the park with me? I'd love to. I used to come here as a kid, and I know we're in that spot that Monica would surely like. Awesome. Now I know just the perfect spot. Come on. After taking a walk in the park.
Oh, I recognize this from the hit mod Doki Doki Green Eyes. One of the best DDLC mods to ever come out, smile. It's such a funny and original project, smile. People who play manga after story who think this is what actual date/conversation is like.
Wow. This place is even better than I remember. Absolutely breathtaking.
McCoofy, you really know how to pick a spot. I absolutely love this place.
Whew. I'm glad she likes it here. Honestly, who doesn't? Look at this place. Look at the sakura trees. Ahem. Indeed, this place is gorgeous, but your beauty outshines it. Oh, yup.
I like Green Eyes. I like days as persons. Yes, Doki Doki Days is the greatest content creator to grace the DDLC community. He's such a talented guy with so much personality and charisma. Honestly, I can't think of anything. I can't think of anyone I aspire to be like more than Doki Doki Days. And anyone's welcome to clip that and send it to him because I mean it sincerely. No clickbait, no sarcasm. I mean that 100%. Honestly and for true. It's totally not a joke. Totally not a joke. The camera's right there. You can see it. I mean it wholeheartedly.
Isn't that a bit cheesy, McCoofy?
Monica, we're well past that point. That ship has sailed ages ago.
Oh, dang it. No, I was really hoping that wasn't too cheesy.
I aspired to be like my model, Dylan Days and Yahoo. It's not April Fool's yet, so it's true. Exactly. It's not April Fool's yet.
No, I'm sorry.
Just because it's cheesy doesn't mean I didn't like your compliment. Silly. Baka.
Hello, Gabriel. Welcome.
No, I'm pretty sure I look like a bright red tomato right now. Yep. Monica. Want to explore the park a little more with me? She gave a sweet little nod. Okay, come on, McCoofy. It's now or never. Now step closer, reaching out to take Monica's hand.
McCoofy?
I gently took her hand. Gosh, oh yep. My heart feels like it's about to jump out of my chest. She gives me the sweetest smile and looks and holds my hand a little tighter.
Dating waifu sex club dating with Doki. That's quite the name there you have there, dating with Doki.
Ah, I can't believe any of this is actually happening right now. Gosh. So, Monica, did you enjoy the view of the lake? It looked beautiful.
It sure is, McCoofy.
Being here with you makes this place so much more special.
Hearing you say that makes my day, McCoofy. I could stay here with you forever if you want to.
Corny! Corny! Oh, gosh, I feel the same.
You're always so nice to me, McCoofy. You're not fake like many people at school tend to be.
Wait, fake? What is that supposed to mean? Monica, what do you mean by that?
Hold on.
Well, McCoofy, I always feel like people see me as a status symbol. Because I'm the school's star student, everyone treats me like a goal they need to reach or an achievement to claim.
What mod is this? This is called Doki Doki Find Date ?
They don't see me as a real person. They treat me like an item. As a gamer girl, I don't get respect.
Thank you, Xavier. Thank you. Same brain cell.
Someone who laughs, who gets hurt, who dreams, who wants true friendship. I just want to be noticed. Who just wants to be a normal high school girl, who wants to feel love, but to them, I'm just an item. I'm nothing more than status symbol. I'm just the Doki Trophy girl.
Wow, I never knew Monica had laughed so hard. I had no idea she felt this way. I truly care about her. I can't stand seeing her like this.
I just want to be loved type beat.
She's crying. I just can't sit here. I can't stand watching women cry. Not on my watch. I moved closer to Monica to give her a hug. I give her a big warm hug.
I love you, you love me. We're one happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Ah, ending, bro.
No, Monica. Thank you for sharing your real feelings with me and for trusting me. Honestly, I never could have imagined you felt like this. But I'm here for you. I'll always be. I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart, and I mean it.
You really mean it, Makufi?
With a gentle smile, I nod at her.
Makufi, your words might have just made me the happiest person in the world.
You're so easy, Monica. Like, he's so corny and you're so easy.
Makufi. Now or never. She pressed her finger to my lips, silencing me before I could finish my confession.
I know what you're gonna say, Makufi, and I'm feeling the same way.
She looked into me with those beautiful emerald eyes.
Oh yeah, here's the. Oh yeah, this is the new sprite that we get free access to.
What is happening? Wait! I can't believe we're actually going to kiss.
Why would you need to do that? For moments like this, Josiah, for moments like this where you can change the MC's name multiple times. You know what? How much you guys want to bet? How much you guys want to bet? How much you guys want to bet that we're gonna wake up and it's all a dream? How much you guys want to bet? Yeah, I'm gonna bet 2 gifted subs. I'm gonna bet 2 gifted. If Monica wakes up, if this isn't a dream, I'm gonna give 2 subscribe. I'm gonna give 2 subs.
Our lips are almost touching.
Almost.
Monica! What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
I'm tired, boss. Ha ha ha? Question mark? Ha ha?
Deep breaths, Mickey. Deep breaths.
It would have been funny if MC said he didn't see her that way and they were just friends, that he likes dudes.
Even though it just happened, I have to stay calm. I have to think. Fucking told us so. Think, McGoofy, think. Arr! Can someone please explain what's going on? Anyone? Can anyone hear me? What happened to Monica? Where's this dark boy? Gosh, where am I? I don't understand. I just don't understand. What was just with Monica? How is any of this even possible? None of this makes sense. Unless, I think, I'm dream. It was all a dream! It was all a dream! It was all a dream! For the umpteenth time! For the umpteenth time! It was all a dream! It was only cool when you did it, and even then I hated it. It was all a dream! It was all a dream! This tells me everything I need to know about this Kermit person. Okay, so you know what? Hold on. For the biggest cardinal sin possible, fake out. Then, no, ASN, you called it, and that's why I was comfortable enough to make the bet, saying, okay, I want to make a bet if this is actually legit, I'm gonna give some subs, because I knew too that it was just gonna be all a dream. He thought he was Nolan with that shit. I don't know why so many people love the "it was all a dream" ending. It would be so nice if one dev of mods would just commit to the bit and stop gaslighting. That's what I'm saying. Like, Icicles did the same thing. Kermit did it. Well, birds of a feather flock together, Xavier. Birds of a feather, right? Monocate did it in Christmas and Shyness. I think it's because writers like this guy peaked at the bottom. Xavier, are you saying that they reached their peaks? That this is the highest that they could go? That new bars will never reach our levels, etc.? How could you say this, Xavier? How could you say this?
Kept you waiting, huh?
Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Of course. I fell asleep at the computer again. Imagine Triple Trouble was all a dream. You know, Triple Trouble had a dream sequence, but at least the dream sequence made sense. But you know what, ASN, you truly did call it when you said that Fight Date was the most Ddlc mod. I've lost count of how many times I've played Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, we can tell, Kermit, we can tell. The original game is one thing. The mods I've played and finished are another. I like all the Dokis, but Monica is different for me. I wish there were more mods focused on Monica. Is this just a PSA for people to make more Monica mods? Most Monica mods get canceled and never get past the demo. I guess there's a curse on Monica mods. Yeah, because of people like you, Kermit. What if I could make my own Monica mod? Yeah, I guess I could actually do that. It doesn't need to be perfect, and I don't think I could make it perfect. but just the thought of creating a mod for a game I love feels really nice. Guys, this is so wholesome. It's so wholesome 100. Ironically, Kermit is contributing to the very thing he's complaining about. Imagine my shock. Let's do it, Mickey. I'm just spending a lot of time watching Ddlc modding. Wait, we're really doing this? We're really doing this right now? Are we for real? We're actually doing this right now? Yo. 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 We're actually doing this right now. He had nothing better. You know what? Hold on. Okay. We can cross off dev modes since we have the keys. Oh, we can cross off OC items since we had the authors of OC. We can cross off Monica being the main villain for all the torture she put us through. So that being said, here we go. There you go. The triple bingo. We're tripling our troubles. Oh baby, a triple. In the form of an S. S for snore, cause you put me to sleep. You're putting me to sleep. The name of my mod will be Fine Date. Roll credits. Man, I still can't believe I started writing my own mod. You can do it, Mickey. I've got the script ready. It doesn't need to be perfect, but hopefully it's enough. Sigh. Hey, Doki said it. Circle jerk time, hooray! Time to get to work. Actually, wait, hold on. There we go. Well, that's a start. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Hey guys, look at my references. And this was way more fun than I expected. Azabakalum. I wonder how many days it'll take for me to finish coding. It's not best to rush, especially since this is my first mod. This is his first mod, guys. And that was Doki Doki Fine Date, everybody. Yay! 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 It doesn't need to be perfect. Blood, make it perfect. Otherwise, why even bother? Yay! We're done. We're done with the mod, chat. We're done with the mod. Yay! And we get to see all the credits. Yay! Special thanks to R26 My Hero Doki Doki Days V. Thank you for playing. And man, guys, I don't know how to feel about this. Don't even say it doesn't need to be perfect if you only tried bare minimum. That's a disgrace to people who try making things. Scrubs, days approved. Hey guys, come on guys, be positive chat. This was Kermit's first mod. We have to support our fellow mod creators no matter how big or small they are. It doesn't matter if I have 10, 100, 3,000 or 3 million subscribers. I will never put down a fellow mod creator. I will always support them no matter what they do. Smile. And I'm telling you that I think Fine Date is a very fine project. Smile /s, no clickbait, being 100% genuine. Oh my days, this mod was killing me. Put him like Kamala Mini, the dog that he was. I made my first mod and Big JQilin was very supportive of it. 4 out of 10. You know what, Kermit? I want to keep it a buck with you, my Turkish friend. Saying your mod doesn't have to be perfect doesn't give you a license to say that, oh, it's okay that my mod sucked because it wasn't supposed to be perfect. That's basically saying that I know I suck, but I'm trying to soften the blow for people telling me how much I suck. It doesn't work that way, my friend. Just tell us you are not looking to improve if you don't want to. Tell us you don't want to improve without telling us you don't want to improve. Like, come on, man. Like, be so serious. Like, you fell for every trope in a book that, may I remind you, you got not 1, not 2, but you got 3 bingos. You got 3 bingos. You don't make it perfect, but try to make it good. Simple as that. Thank you, Uncle Fred. But I'm not transphobic or homophobic. Therefore, my mod is better than yours. Days 2026. This mod feels like it was made for friends, if I'm being completely honest. No, this mod wasn't made for friends. This mod was made for people who have never read anything in their lives before, Ian. But I mean, hey, if you like something you want to turn your brain off to and watch, and... Well, actually, you know what? I will give you this one point, Kia. It was made for friends in the sense that they write the same, and it had the same quote-unquote twist ending of it was all a dream. Like, how many mods are we gonna have it was all a dream as the twist ending? Like, it's actually getting very tiring at this point. Where, haha guys, you think you're gonna have like sexy time with your favorite girl? Haha, 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 sex can only be a joke. Haha, haha. If you like sex, you're a freak. Haha, haha. Unless we make explicitly sexual content, and then we're cool for it. Haha, 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 haha. This mod feels like it was made for people who only approve of what I do with no criticism. All they know how to do is consume like catfish to the bottom of the Louisiana River Delta. Would you rather another I gently opened the door joke or it was all a dream? Honestly, I'd rather another I gently opened the door joke at this point. If this was just a shitpost to test things, then okay. I mean, Kermit said this is supposed to be a romance, I think, and a meme mod. So, just something quick and casual to test the waters. I suppose. But where would this go on the old tier list? This would go straight into the shitpost category. Nothing further. Kermit detected. Opinion rejected. So yeah, guys. That was Doki Doki Fine Date. I knew this would be a fine time for everybody. If you guys appreciated making that mod more enjoyable than it was, be sure to hit the like button. Maybe throw some shekels into the super chat for your boy, because he has to because I have to keep the lights on somehow. So, or just keep watching. You know, I appreciate any and all support. So with that being said, now that we're done with a Fine Date, we're gonna move on to the last of the 3 mods I had on the docket for today. I'm so tired of people who obsess with the bare minimum, actually try to make a good product that people will like and appreciate it more. But Siege aside, if you keep people's expectations low, then it's hard for them to be disappointed. And it'd be good. I can't promise it'll be good, chat. I can't promise it'll be good, but I can promise that it'll be a third mod. Also, hey, Uncle Fred, there's your art. I'm fairly certain this was a war crime in some shape or form. Alright, lads, alright. I know we're all cranky, I know we're all upset at the moment. Hopefully this next project will be somewhat of a treat for us. This shit's so ass. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Conquer bad fur day. Okay, I think I could do that. I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Okay, guys. Okay, that's fair. 3 out of 10. That's very fair. All right. Now we're going to. Here we go. All right. So the final mod on the docket is called "Thank You, Yuri," which is supposed to be a reference to "Thank You, Majoro McQueen." Okay, Xavier, you're gonna have to give me a warning when I need to blur the screen. Because I don't know when I just know the source material. Okay. All right. Well, I'll have my switch screens on speed dial. So. Yeah. Blur. I do not agree. But unfortunately, I can't play the mod if I don't agree. So. This mod is intended for mature audiences and may contain content that is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. By playing this mod, you acknowledge your appropriate age and mental state to handle such content. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, fine. I acknowledge. I don't want to end up like Brenner. That's so weird that it does that every time. Okay. Oh, we don't get to name ourselves. We're just going right into it. Okay. That's cool. Just another quiet Monday at school. The final bell has rung. Students are being let out, and clubs begin to assemble. I was contemplating heading to my locker before receiving a text message from Monica. I will say I do like the music. I do like the music choices already. Nat and I will be running late to our meeting today. Feel free to start without us.
Huh. President late. Next frogs will be flying. I respond. Okay. I'll just wait for you two then. I opt to forego my lock-on for now and just beeline to the clubroom. That is until... Oh, sup, Yuri?
Also, wait, hold on. I just remembered. Before I get too far into this mod here. Before I get too far into this, let me pull up a new bingo card and have that ready to go. Okay, bingo card is up and ready to go. Alright, let's continue, chat.
Hello, Sayori. Headed to the same place?
Yep. So, just taking a little detour. Wanna walk together?
We're going the complete other way, you know. I, would love to, but I may or may not have other matters to attend to first. Sayori looks at me, half dejected and half disappointed.
Well, alrighty then. I'll just be lonely, I guess.
Dang, Siri, that's crazy.
Same old, same old.
Oh, right. Because I was gonna give Conquer the MC. I was gonna give the Conquer voice to MC, Uncle Fred. I would usually just voice Siri the same way, but this is from Yuri's perspective. Then. Wait, hold on. Let me listen to.
Yeah, you do that. I don't really know how to respond to that. Why just awkwardly trail off? Sayori doesn't say anything else and just strolls past my left shoulder.
Fuck it! Whoa! Whoa! Sayori, that's crazy! Yo, Sayori, that's crazy! That's crazy, Sayori! Whoa! Whoa, Sayori! Yo! Sayori would never say that to Yuri! Sayori would never! Yo! This one's off to a strong start, bro. This one's off to a strong start compared to Fine Day. Gutted but demon the flesh. Yo! Why did you say, nigga?
Fucking whore. What? My thought process is immediately interrupted when a clash of like thermos sounds throughout the hallway. And a pause, then. What? Wait, Sayori, hold on. I changed my mind, deciding to take the long way with Sayori.
Sayori, stop. You're not that dog. You're not that dog.
There was no conversation whatsoever, just her looking and taking in familiar sights and spaces. It felt like an eternity, so time itself stopped. Even if I was startled somewhere by the ringing of the hour from the clock on the wall.
Alright, bye, Doki guy. Thanks for hanging out with us, bro.
It was near the end of a walk that I realized what was going on, or at least what I thought was going on. After some unknown date and time and date, we do eventually reach our doors to our clubroom. It was Sayori who gently yet surgically slid open the door.
Alright. I gently opened the door, Joe. Okay. I don't have Siri unironically being mean on the bingo card, unfortunately. That was a very unexpected surprise.
So, Sayori, what's going on? Why did you want to walk with me?
I just wanted to spend some time with you, Yuri. Before
what?
Before I go through with this.
She says that last part so casually, as if it's another thing on her to-do list for the day. Go through with what? Before I could even react further, Sarah lunges her face before mine and kisses me.
Hey, yo! Yo, first Sayori calls Yuri a whore and then she kisses her? Dog, wait, so much is happening right now. This is happening so fast.
On the lips, nowhere else. I was completely caught off guard and just stood there frozen in place for a moment.
Go fuck! Oh my! You think you're funny? You think you're quirky? Does he know? He doesn't know. Wait. No. Xavier, don't tell me. Don't tell me, Xavier. Is this what Thank You Major McQueen is about? Xavier, please don't tell me. Don't tell me. No, don't tell me, please. Please don't tell me, please. No! No, please. Please, no, please, please. How was I supposed to know? There's no... It says nothing about this in the description. When you go download the mod, it's called a cozy short mod, and it just says, "Hello, spent a part of my day today making this cute little Ddlc mod, and now I present Thank You Yuri." It's nothing grand or special, just a small story for me to get a little bit of practice in, so I hope it turned out well. Aren't you a future reader? Yeah. My future reading skills are on the fritz right now, I guess. This mod just completely threw me for a loop. Also, let's see. You ain't seen nothing? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Also, what's your name? What's your name? Wowbox. You're not funny for this joke, bro. You're not funny. You're really not funny for this joke.
Sayori, I don't understand. Why did you do that? Her head blocks the rest of my vision.
Because you're here.
But what about MC? Where's he in all of this? Where's Konka?
Don't worry about him. He's not important. What? Don't worry about him. He's not important. Is this NTR? Is MC getting cucked right now? NTR in my Ddlc mod? Yo, I cannot imagine. I can't imagine. Also, hello, Normal. Sayori interrupts me by putting her finger to my lips and shushing me. You're mine for right now, Yuri? Bro, who is this? Who are you? What have you done with Sayori? This is not Sayori, bro. Sayori really did become a monster after being friendzoned. And because you're mine, I have a request for you. She pulls away from me and looks me dead in the eyes. I want you to help me neck myself.
What? Why? I thought you were just lonely, but this is something else entirely.
I know, Uncle Fred, we're just going through a roller coaster of emotions right now. This is a roller coaster. Goodness. She holds her finger up as a means to pause the conversation, whilst heading to the corner of the closet in the corner of the room. No, you can't just tell me to shut up like that. Hey, where are you going? Sarah doesn't even look back as she opens the closet and fumbles in there for about half a minute. Art disturbs the comfortable and comforts the disturbed. Well, it's doing a pretty good job of that, ASN. Eventually, she comes back with an assortment of stuff. Stuff that honestly shouldn't be anywhere near a high school. A rope, a knife, a box cutter, a dildo? A bottle of bleach, gasoline, 3 different lighters, and some adrenaline bags. Kermit, your mod doesn't compare to this. Yo, what am I reading, dog? What am I reading, bro? This is insane. She sets them on the table and looks at me again. Before anything, strap that dildo to your waist. I'm so lost right now. I'm so lost. What? Why? I don't understand. I want to have fun with you before I go. Okay, alright. Alright, bro, alright. Alright, okay. You can't just do this to people. You can't just bait people into playing port without telling them straight up. like they said, oh, this has some disturbing content. And I hope you're old enough to before playing this. Bro, you didn't say there's gonna be straight up porn in this, dog. Whoa. I gotta keep playing. I'm in too deep now. Nah. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Alright, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna skip forward. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. I'm gonna see how bad this goes. Bro, there's a disclaimer. I understand there's a disclaimer, Xavier. I'm saying disclaimer should have been a wee bit more specific. But, like I said, I'm gonna skip forward a bit. I'm gonna see how bad it is. And if it's bad, I'm just gonna skip over it. But it's not that bad. I'm gonna go back. You're really gonna let me die a virgin? Oh, astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Okay. Maybe you should learn your source material? Oh, okay, Xavier, yeah. Because I'm definitely gonna read Thank You, McQueen. Oh my days, bro. Gladly. Oh my god, yo. Yo. You say Yuri is such a savage in this. Why this? They use a long explanation. I don't care anymore. And already, ugh. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, sir. Just doing it. Oh yeah, it's that bad. You're so thoughtful for wanting to do this with me. Okay. Yeah. This is just straight up. It's just straight up. Like this is some Azoth type stuff. There's no CG. It's just a lot of explicit text right now. But imagine Azoth level writing. This is something. This is Azoth level stuff right now. That's all I'll say. How has nobody intervened yet? That's a great question. After 20-ish minutes, Sarah's finished pleasuring herself. There were no CGs, thankfully. There were no CGs. Just very explicit text. Not even close. That was just a warm up. Ah, astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Yeah, it's just a black screen, but imagine a black screen with Azoth level text. Can you show it now? I'm not done yet, Uncle Fred. Apparently, there's still some more stuff going on. Let me think of the ceiling. Hold on, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, they're done right now. Okay, so right now Sayori's talking. Surely it can't be that bad. Yes, it was that bad. It was that bad, and I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back to explain it. But what I'll say right now is that it seems Sayori's gonna get ready to neck herself. I tie the rope on the hook and make a noose out of it, just as Sayori asked me to. Not the best news, but it should be enough to do the job. I'll walk back over to Sayori to show her what I've done. Good enough, I guess. Now, why don't you take the box cutter? It'll be important in a bit, okay? Tasks become more and more without hesitation as I get to the motion at this point. Favorite Sayori's next instruction. When all this is said and done, I'm nothing but a hanging, rotting corpse. You can have me. You can do whatever you want to, Yuri. This is so disturbing. This is so messed up. Play with me, cut me up with a knife, eat me. I don't. Brother, what am I reading? What am I reading, chat? The funkiest fucking morgue you've ever seen. You don't have the best corpse in the world to do it with? Oh my goodness. Please, please, just look away, chat. This is so this is making me uncomfortable. Ugh. Continue to hesitate less and less. Now, about that box cutter. No. She gestures her eyes to her wrists. Nah. See these veins? Slash them up right now. No holding back. Okay then. Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna do that. Oh, good. Gotta go. There are no coding errors, unfortunately. Yeah, I crossed off out of country item for the dildo because oh goodness, this is so disturbing. You think they don't have dildos in Japan? Not the kind that Sarah needed. We're just checking everything off to skip the mod right now. I was like, I'm trying. What the fuck are you playing, dog? I'm wondering the same thing myself. I'm wondering the same thing myself. Dog, what am I doing? The worst part is I want to see where this goes, but I'm like, dog, I don't want to keep going, but I want to keep going at the same time. I hate this. I really hate this. I really hate this. I'm all for freedom of expression, like have fun, brother, but maybe don't give small details about how bad the subject matter is or could get. A content warning is meant to avoid this. That's all I'm saying, like the little disclaimer they gave in the beginning did not prepare me for this. I was saying, yeah, it could be a little disturbing, you know. I hope you guys are old enough to appreciate this. I thought that was like default text left over from the template. I didn't know they were being so serious, but my fault for not knowing the source material. And they call this a cozy short mod. They call this a cozy mod. Is this supposed to be cozy? I feel like I got debated. I just got straight debated right now. One of the few times where shock horror works, I guess. Yeah, they got me. They got me good. They got me good. I couldn't predict the future this time. Did exactly what we've been asking. Disclaimer for Dark Thieves, no suicide hotline. Okay. Okay, that's fair, Xavier. They didn't add the suicide hotline thing. I do appreciate that. However, I think this was too much of an overcorrection. The pendulum swung too far in the other direction this time, Xavier. Ay, ay, ay. Now, chop chop. And take a deep breath and hold the box cutter to her left arm. As you wish. I flick the blade up and make my first laceration. Sari clutches her teeth, lets out a small grunt, but otherwise doesn't say anything. I make another cut, then another, until I made about 10 cuts on her left arm. And I move to her right arm and do the same thing. Sari's arm is now covered in deep gashes and she's starting to look a little pale. This is exactly what she wanted, right? I then make a finishing move on both arms by driving the cutter down into her flesh, making sure the job is done right. Ay, ay, ay. Now, how do we go from what spring feels like to Fine Date to this? We just went through like 3 different extremes in the span of what? 2.5 hours? Yeah, 2.5 hours. I'm gonna have to age restrict this live stream. It started to drip on the floor beneath her. Okay. She looks at me and smiles, a look of pure ecstasy on her face. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, this is too weird, bro. This is too weird for me. God, this is too weird, bro. I can't do this. I don't think I can do this anymore, chat. I'm sorry. This is just too weird for me. God, this is way too weird for me. This is way too weird for me. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore, chat. I can't do this anymore. I can't. No, I can't do this anymore. This is just too weird for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. You know what? I'm just gonna skip through. I'm just gonna skip through this. I'm just gonna skip through this to see how this ends, because I cannot be asked to sit down and look at any more of this. Xavier, Albert Fonte only had like what, 1 scene like this? Catch me and then we'll go for round. Oof. Oof. Did it. Oof.
Arousal? Nah, no, 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 no. No, 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 God, no, this is so weird. This is so weird, dude, bro. Okay, whoever wrote "Thank You, McQueen" needs to be evaluated by the FBI, the CIA, the NSA. Like, whoever made this needs to be put on a watch list. Wildbox, you need to be put on a watch list for this mod, bro. This is disgusting. And the nerve of you to say, "Oh, this is a cozy mod, guys." T. Dude, this is disturbing. You're seriously gonna mess people up with this project. Y'all should be thankful I'm sparing you from this right now. No, 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 no. Ah, God, please. Oh, God, please. Uh, oh, God, this is so disgusting. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. My playtime? That's a very generous way of describing it. You psychopath. No CGs, thankfully. Thankfully, Wildbox didn't have the budget for CGs for this thing. Why are you thinking yourself, you sicko? Yeah, that's a very valid reaction. That's a very valid reaction. All I have to say is that if you guys read what I just read and then you see the way these two look right now, it's a very valid reaction. It's not what it looks like. Yeah, okay. All right, whatever. Oh. It's over. Credits. Why the hell would anyone admit to making this? I guess if you're reading this, you probably know why. But if you don't, then I don't know what to say. I just wasted 2 hours of my day making this, and I don't even know if it was worth it. It probably wasn't. Anyway, thanks for playing, I guess. I'm gonna forcibly close the game now, so please take this game and burn it. Well, alright. Well, alright, that was, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was, yeah, that was a thing. So I'm gonna go remove that link from my description, like right now. And I'm gonna hit save. I don't want anybody seeing that. You want pictures of Cat's Uncle Fred? Hold on. Hold on. I got you, Uncle Fred. I got you.
I'll do you one better, Uncle Fred. I'll do you one better. Hold on, give me a moment here to unrattle myself. There we go. So thank you, Yuri and Masterpiece tier. I would say that was Masterpiece bait. It was Masterpiece bait. I'll say that much, Xavier. If we were putting bait and switch mod, if we made a tier list for bait and switch mods, thank you, Yuri will be S tier. Whoever made that mod, they have a place in hell. Satan has a cozy spot for that individual. Him and whoever made Thank You McQueen. They have a cozy spot for the both of them. Cause that had to be the most disgusting thing I've ever read. To be honest, I thought it would be funny. Yeah. I've been playing Ddlc mods for 6 years now. That was by far the worst thing I've ever experienced, and that's saying a lot. Like Pink Eyes wasn't even that bad. And you guys are lucky. I spared you guys from the worst of it. All I have to say is do not look up Thank You, Yuri, and play it for your own sanity. For your own mental health. I beg you, do not do that. It could have been worse? No, actually, it couldn't have been worse. It could not have been worse. It could have been worse for y'all. Don't say I didn't warn you. Xavier, you barely warned me. All you said was the source material is kind of sus. And I was like, okay. I have to hope my curiosity doesn't get the better of me. No. Thank You, Yuri is way worse than Pink Eyes ever. Pink Eyes wishes it could be as traumatizing as Thank You, Yuri. I think we've reached a new rock bottom in Ddlc with freaking... Oh, there you go. I think we reached a new rock bottom when it comes to Ddlc projects with Thank You, Yuri. Oh, goodness. Ooh. I feel like I need a shower. I need somebody to hug me after what I went through.
No, I'm not sure if it's worth it for the video. Thanks.
I'm gonna go play that mod now then. I would not recommend that, JNT, especially. I would not recommend anybody play that, let alone anybody under the age of 18 to go play that. Nobody under the age of 18 needs to subject themselves to Thank You, Yuri. That is some sick, depraved garbage. I will wholeheartedly say nobody play it. Now you ask, it's gotta be what's worse than that. I don't think we could get any worse than that. Mirigan, honestly, I don't want to know if we could get worse than that. That was awful. Oh, what is wrong with some people? You know what? Okay. For anybody who knows Sayonara, that was worse than Sayonara. And Sayonara was honestly just as bad. Don't touch me. I am unclean and unholy. What about the one gore fetish mod by that guy who said was inspired by Saw and had the animatronics and stuff? Well, Xavier, I never played that mod, and honestly, I'm okay with not changing that. Also, this is pretty funny to see the cat play ping pong. Pretty good at it too, I must say. But, oh, bro. Ah!
What happened?
We went from what spring feels like, a very good mod. We went from a very good mod to Fine Date, a mod we could all collectively dunk on, to Thank You, Yuri, A mod that will actively traumatize anybody and make them sick. Oh goodness! Like I'm not being hyperbolic right now, guys. Like that actually disturbed me. Like I'm being so serious right now. Like I'm not a very squeamish person. I've played a lot of DDLC mods, but I've seen worse. Xavier, you watched Live League videos when you were 6. Of course you've seen worse. I don't want to hear it from you. Go ahead, Uncle Fred. You can say it. Anyway, I would not recommend you guys go play that. If for some reason you're just dying, you're dying to like play it for yourself. It won't be that hard for you to find, but I will not recommend you finding it. Too late, I'm already in game. Well, ASN, you could have fun with that, I'm sure. You and Xavier could have fun playing Thank You, Yuri, but the rest of us normal people, the rest of us sane people who didn't grow up watching Live Leak videos, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Despite its flaws, is Fine Date a better experience? Well, Fine Date was a less traumatizing experience, to say the least. I'll say that much. I had more fun dunking on Fine Date than I did playing through Thank You, Yuri. You see, I knew something was off when Sari called Yuri a whore, but I was like, you know what? Let me let it percolate. Thank You, Yuri has guts. Actually, it does have guts. And it's not afraid to get those guts all over you, Xavier. I mean, look, if you grew up watching Live League videos and that stuff doesn't bother you anymore, then Thank You, Yuri will be right up your alley. You could play Thank You, Yuri and feel perfectly fine. However, if you did not grow up watching Live League videos, or you're a very sensitive individual who gets easily disturbed, then yeah, do what the disclaimer said and do not play Thank You, Yuri. What's Live League? Live League is this like off-internet website where you see some of the most gory, graphic, uncensored, unfiltered things imaginable. The 2 girls, 1 cup of DDLC? Unironically, yes. Unironically, yes, Uncle Fred. You could say that. I read the Epstein files. This mod ain't nothing. Actually, Xavier, this mod has stuff straight out of the Epstein files. You got jerky eating. You got non-con. You got all that good stuff straight out of the Epstein files. The Big E would be proud of this mod. I hope nobody played that and put that on YouTube. I'm just saying that right now. I hope this is a PSA. Any Doki tuber watching this part right now, do not play Thank You, Yuri on your channel. You will regret it. If you're gonna play it in the comfort of your own home, away from prying eyes. You will thank yourself. Ay ay ay. If anybody wants to, I feel like for my suffering, I should get something from that. For that suffering, like hit the like button, you guys. Like give me something for the amount of suffering I went through. It won't boot up? Good. I'm glad it won't boot up. Let it stay that way. Let it rot, and let it rot and never open up. I hope nobody plays it. Alright, hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you hit the like button. Thank you, Yuri is the best to come out of this community since T-Rag. It's been half a year. Yo, Xavier, if you want to sit down with me and play through the entirety of the bar, we could do that. But I can't in good conscience subject the public to this.
That looks so fake.
If it don't feel good, no, I'm okay. I'm okay, Burke. I'm okay. I'm just like, I'll be alright. Read the source material? How about no? How about no? How about I don't read the source material and say we did? I'm perfectly okay with not reading the source material, ever. I want to join because now I want to know how bad we're talking. Okay. Alright. You know what, chat? Thank you. You know what, chat? Thank you guys for watching. You guys could have been anywhere in the world today, but you decided to be here with your boy. And for that, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed my suffering. I hope you all had a good laugh playing through Fine Date. And I hope, most importantly, we enjoyed probably the only good mod that we played today, which was What Spring Feels Like by ASN. I'm gonna go cry, and then I'm gonna go take a shower to forget all the suffering and pain that I went through. I don't know when I'll be back on. Oh, and another point of news that I'll say for you guys is the What People Get Wrong About Yuri video is almost done. That video will be uploaded to the channel very soon, so keep an eye out for that. Be sure to be subscribed to the channel if you're not already. Channel members will get first access to the video first, so if you're not a channel member already, then there's probably something you might want to consider. Channel members also will get access to the rest of the behind the scenes live streams that went into making the What People Get Wrong About Yuri video. But I tell you what, I saw how the video, I saw part of how the video looks already, and it looks pretty darn good, I should say. In other news, I'm also working on a new short. It'll be a first for the channel, so I hope you guys are excited for that as well. Let me see if I could pull up a little sneak peek. Actually, I posted a sneak peek in the teaser behind the scenes already in my Discord. So if you guys are not in the Discord server, link to that is in the description. Be sure to join that so you can see the teaser for the new short that I'm working on. But yeah, other than that, take care, you guys, and I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that the stream doesn't get that the VOD doesn't get demonetized. Later.